This is fucking stupid. Who the fuck is this now?
My name is Dr. Addison Radisson.
Addison Radisson?
Radisson, if you'd please.
Oh, sorry to meet you, Dr. Addison Radisson. I'm your new intern.
No, just Radisson, please.
I just fucking graduated from uni, and now I'm your assistant. And what exactly do you do?
I study the bones.
Whose bones? Whose bones?
All the bones. I study all the bones.
From like, no, get me wrong on this, right? So you saying you study bones?
Yes.
So you study bones?
I study the bones.
Like frog bones? You study
All the bones.
Of any animal?
Anything.
Even if it's real?
I like to specify when it's human, but if it's not, then it's also good.
Well, thank you very much. I just graduated.
I like bones.
Well, I hope so. It's your fucking job. So if you do not bones, your fucking job will be pretty shit.
What do you know about bones, young sir?
Well, I just graduated.
What was your name?
I don't believe I've fucking told you, but my name is Jonathan.
Jonathan?
Jonathan. Sorry, I got it.
Yes, your name's Jonathan?
No, Jonathan.
Jonathan, my good chap.
Jonathan, Great Britain.
What did you graduate from?
I graduated from Bones University in a degree in bone science.
Is that about the television show?
What?
Bones?
I do say you fucking suck at what you fucking talking about,
I study that show
mate.
too. Do you know much about bones, Jonathan? Jonathan.
Yes.
Do you know much about bones?
I do know about bones.
Is there an audience?
Yeah.
I just heard clapping.
Did you not know that this lab was in the middle of a people?
No, what people?
The people.
Oh, what do you know about bones?
I seem to really like that one.
Do you know much about the skeleton?
I know they got marrow.
No.
No. This is news to me. I just graduated from a 6-year university.
Bones? This is a theory that I have recently proven.
Really?
Bones are primarily comprised of tubes.
What does that mean?
There's a bunch of tubes.
In bones?
And that's what bones are.
It's
No. Every bone is like 1,000,000 tubes. And they're all like stuck together.
Holy shit.
Tubes, my friend.
Are you trying to tell me that when I studied at Bone University, they told me it was all fucking... Are you telling me it's all bollocks?
It's all tubes, actually.
Okay.
It's all tubes.
Okay, well, what these tubes do exactly?
Oh, they let the bones flow.
You're not giving me a lot of information. You seem so. You said you had a theory. It was proven.
There's dust that's flowing through the tubes.
It really feels like you're just saying
There's
things.
dust in the tubes, and that's how bones work.
Okay, it really feels like you're just fucking saying things, and then you say no, it's okay, it's proven. So
I did prove it.
Well,
Would you like me to prove it to you,
yes,
son?
that's what.
I have a saw right here, and I'm going to cut my arm off and let you look at the tubes.
It's my first day working here.
All right. You're going to need to tie a tourniquet around the top of my arm so that I don't bleed out, all right?
Is that the thing?
And I don't want all the dust to fall out of the tubes.
You mean your bones?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm trying to tell you right now that I feel like it's not a good idea to do something like that my first day. I'm not going to get a raise for it.
I'm the doctor here.
Okay, well...
And I think that you need to learn about tubes, bones.
Which one is it?
They're the same. Are you prepared?
I guess so.
All right, I'm going to cut my arm off.
I'm watching it.
Right now.
I feel like I should call the police.
Right now, I'm going to do it.
I'm going to dial 911.
What if I cut your arm off instead?
I think it's...
I feel like I might need
No,
mine.
I'm definitely calling the police.
Hi,
What?
I'm the police. What's going on here?
All right. Well, I feel like there's a problem, right? So I just got this new job. So I studied at a university for like 4 or 6 years.
Yeah, like you would. Yeah,
yes,
of course.
thank you, Mr. Police.
Yeah.
So I'm at this job, right? And this guy's trying to cut his arm off, and he's telling me there's tubes and dust inside his bones. You want to put him in a hospital?
Well, he looks like a fine, upstanding guy.
Are you here right now?
I'm looking right at him.
I'm calling you on the fucking phone. What are you talking about?
I'm looking right at him.
Holy shit, you're right here. What the fuck happened?
You FaceTimed me.
Oh, you're right.
He looks like a fine, upstanding guy.
If you don't mind me, I got an Android and I don't really know how this fucking shit works.
I've got also an Android.
NC.
Oh, God.
Guys, welcome back to Chronic Nonsense. That's your daily opener.
Yeah. That's what I like to call a daily double.
That's a daily double.
Jeopardy.
Is that the sound of people getting hit?
Yeah, that's the bullets hitting. It's like in Breath of the Wild when the fucking guys come after you and you're like, that's how that sounds.
That shit is so scary in that game.
Yeah.
That game scares me the fuck out of it.
I kept thinking that I was going to get to a point where I'm like, oh, I can fight these now. But that's not really...
No, that doesn't happen.
Not really. Like, you absolutely can kill them. You can.
We're talking about the guards.
But it's hard.
We're talking about... Right now, we're talking about a video game. We went from something that no one could understand to another thing that maybe some people understand.
Yeah. I feel like our audience is primarily people that would use a Switch.
I feel like it's also primarily people that have at least heard of that video game. It's not like we're talking about like a Dungeon and Dragon.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry, I don't know who I am anymore.
Well, I'm Tim, and I wasn't in whatever was happening
I'm
before.
back to Johnny. I'm leaving.
Oh, you're gone again. No, Jonathan is your name.
Glad we're still in front of this wild audience here in Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah, welcome to Missouri.
Well, this is actually taking place in Kansas City, Missouri, home of the Super Bowl winning champions, Kansas City Chiefs.
Ralph. Kansas City Ralph is what you were going to say. So, since last time I saw you,
which was
for the podcast last week on Friday.
We did do a podcast last week on Friday.
Yeah.
And now it's this week on Friday.
Exactly. So Tia and I did end up going to the escape room.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And it was fun. We did one. It was a museum heist from
that just sounds
breakout
amazing.
Rooms.
That just sounds... I don't know where that's from or what that's about, but it just sounds... Museum heist sounds fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Did you steal the Mona Lisa?
No, we were stealing them back.
Stealing them back?
Yeah, but not the Mona Lisa. A bunch of other stuff.
But, so... You pulled off a heist where you escaped?
Well, it was so we broke into, like, the beginning of it, you're, like, breaking into this guy. This guy stole all of the paintings. Mm-hmm. And we're breaking in so that we can get the paintings and items back so that we can get them to the museum before the opening of the museum or whatever. Yeah. So that's, like, the thing that you're doing. And it was really cool because, like, you go in, like, I was expecting just, like, one room, but, like, we went in and it was, like, made up to look like a porch of a house, and then we had to find a way in, and then once we were in there was, like, later on there was, like, even another room with a, like, secret door.
This sounds like a dream.
It was very cool.
It sounds like a dream.
Yeah, it was a dream.
Did it feel like a dream?
Yeah. At one point a key came out of the ceiling, just, like, lowered down on a wire.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What a cool thing.
It was a lot of fun. We almost escaped. We were one step away. So I was a little disappointed. Yeah, you have an hour to do it. So
that makes sense, but you know, I would be upset. I'd be like, well,
yeah.
You're going to have to let me be here all day.
Like, I was proud of us for almost doing it, but I was also sad that we didn't get there.
Do you think there's ever going to be like the extreme version? I'm sure there will be, of like, you know how like there's the extreme like haunted stuff, like haunted house stuff. You think there's gonna be the extreme escape room stuff? It's like, if you don't escape, we're not helping you.
Yeah, that's it. You're just
that's
tough.
it. Tough luck.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure they will do that. But somewhere.
Like, they can't. have anyone die.
Right. Well, and I'm
Often.
sure there are a lot of legal. Like, we had to sign a waiver for this because, like, you're locked in a room. But like, even then, there's like a guy watching security feed. Also there to give you hints if you ask for them.
Was he nice?
Like, yeah, he was super cool.
Could you fuck with him or something, or like could you do anything like?
Oh, we didn't try to.
You know, it'd be really cool if they had like a Portal 2 themed one, and it had the guy from the like tutorial, the one that's played by like Stephen Merchant, I think.
And he's like,
I ain't fucking dirty. Get in the Portal.
look at all the tubes.
Obsessed with the tubes.
Yeah.
Man.
But so that was really fun. I'm really glad that we got to do that. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was, especially when we pulled up on the place, because it doesn't look like it would be an escape room when you pull up on this place. It just looks like it's like one of those businesses where you know how they'll have like a roof where it's got like the shingles like it's a roof on a house, but it just goes up and then stops.
Interesting.
You know those places?
Yeah.
And it's like to put a sign up there, and it looks like it would be like a small bank or like something.
Yeah.
And so it's like we came up to this place, and it's like, this doesn't seem like...
This doesn't look like an escape room.
But we went in, and like as soon as you go inside, it's super nice.
As soon as we went in, we had to escape.
Yeah, we had to get out of there.
I was like, man, this place is so good, I gotta get out.
Yeah, I walked in, Tia was like, oh, we gotta get out of here.
You think anyone's like really excited to go into an escape room? It's like, holy shit, we gotta get out of here.
We gotta get out of here.
Dude, this place is so much better than the last place. I didn't really feel like getting out of there. This place, I gotta get out.
Yeah.
I'm escaping.
Gotta get out. So I one of the things that I learned from this is that, like, I really liked doing it with 2 people. I think that that's a great number to do this with.
Imagine doing it with like 15.
But oh god, they cap it at 8 at least at this place.
Thank God, still a lot.
Because the room is like too small to have that many people fucking around. But we were talking about it, and I was like, I don't think that 8 people would be fun to do this with. I think 4 is the right amount. You know what I mean? Because it's like, then you have enough hands to do all the work and to like figure out the problems a little more quickly. We probably would have finished, you know. But it's like not so many people that you're like constantly stepping on each other's toes, like figuratively and literally. How
many times do you think people fuck in escape rooms?
I mean,
were you thinking about that?
No.
Were you like, what
no.
if we just started making out right now?
No, I didn't have that thought at all, because there's like a security camera in all the rooms. I'm like, and they're like actively watching it because they have to.
What if that happened though?
That would be... Man, I mean, I think they'd come over the intercom and be like,
they'd tell you,
I don't know what they would say though, because like that's awkward. Like you're not trained for that.
No, you're not. It's literally like if someone was like, "Hey, can I get a large, big Mac?" Is this my girlfriend? Is this my girlfriend?
Just walk in. Can I get a number 3? And then you start taking your clothes off.
At first,
like,
it looks
what
like,
are you doing?
At first, it looks like you're taking your jacket off. It's like, oh, it must be warm in here.
Yeah,
and he starts taking his dick on.
You're like, don't mind me. Just busy getting busy over here.
Busy.
But
oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And I was curious. There were a lot of pieces to the puzzle. Like it went on for a while, and I was wondering how long it would be, because like it's a kind of a balance between being too long to like do all of it and like too short to be fun enough.
Yeah.
But I think that it was like the right amount.
Perfect.
And it reminded me a lot of the parties that my mom used to throw me when I was in elementary school, when she would like do all the like clues and stuff to get around to places. So that was kind of nostalgic for me.
Fun. That shit's fun as fuck.
Loved it a lot. There was
no one hates a scavenger hunt.
There was writing that we had to do with or we had to find like writing with a black light, so that was cool. There was like a map that we had to put together. There were things hidden in books. It was a lot of fun.
Right. That's fucking right.
So
I want like a 10-hour escape room,
dude. I understand why they don't had that
shit.
Yeah,
Like
I don't.
Yeah.
Like it would have to be so expensive is the issue.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because like that's the reason that they cap it at an hour, is because if they're not doing that, they're not going to be able to make enough money.
Yeah.
and I do get that.
Yeah.
But I would love to do that. You're right, because like if you got like an all day just
Got an all-day
puzzle,
adventure.
unless that we used a lot of hints because they're unlimited. They give you unlimited hints.
Would you pay for like an all-day experience like that?
You know, yeah, I would.
Like a lot of money. Like I think I would too.
Yeah, if I had the money to do that, I absolutely would do that.
I would save up. I'd be like, this is a great thing to like a 10-hour. Like it's a thing. You're gonna be here all day, and you gotta pay like thousands of dollars to do it.
Yeah, I would do that like instead of a vacation if I really wanted to. Like
it's like a multiple day thing.
That would be super cool.
That would be super cool. Yeah. But that's so easily scary as fuck.
Well, see, a way that's
how you get in a cult.
If it were instead of an escape room in that situation, like if they did like a multi-day scavenger hunt kind of thing, but like across a large area or something, like a contained area, but that that would be cool, man.
What if we started, hear me out, what if we started a cult?
Okay.
If we started a cult, right? And but the way, like,
we could call it the cult, right?
Or the Cult War.
We could call it a Cult 45.
Indianapolis, no.
That was the best way to do that.
What if we started a cult and we were like, so we got to get people in, right? And so instead of like this fake ass camp thing that we come up like self-help, like where they all fucking do it from like, you like this political system? Are you part of this religion? Come fuck around over here. No, it's like we trick you into thinking it's this is like an excursion. This is like a 2-day ass. This is a 2-day ass trip on a boys' boat in the river.
Big baby boys'
and
boat.
Then it's like a bunch of people there, and then you trick them into thinking it's like it keeps going.
Yeah, it just keeps going.
Yeah, that sounds like a great book.
It's a book.
Or a horror movie. No one should take that idea. That's a great idea.
That is a good idea.
That'd be a great horror movie.
That would be a great horror movie, man.
It'd be like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It'd be like what's that movie with the Ari Aster movie? I'm thinking Midsommar.
I never saw that.
Midsommar. Did I talk about that with you?
Yes.
And mid movie. Midsommar was mid, emphasis on mid.
Well, speaking of movies,
what?
Remember I told you I was going to watch The Bad Guys?
The Bad Guys?
Yeah, it's a DreamWorks animation.
Yes, you told me about that last week.
I watched it, and it was very good.
The Bad Guys.
I thought the plot was solid. I liked the story. For the most part, I could see where it was going because it's it's that kind of like I know what they're gonna do, but I didn't mind it because it got there in fun and interesting ways, at least for me. And then it was just made better by the fact that the animation for it was just awesome because it was that CGI with the like 2D. Yeah.
I've seen the thing for that.
I saw previews for it and I was interested in it, but like it was better than the previews. I felt like.
Well, that's good.
I really liked it a lot.
Well, I'm happy that you enjoyed it, and now you can enjoy it in your sleep.
Yeah. I held
up a real gun.
I didn't even know he had one.
We've been playing GTA too much because like if we were playing GTA, I just would have shot you.
You would have shot me, yeah. I'd be dead now.
He would be dead.
Yeah.
That's giving myself too much credit. I probably would have missed.
Yeah, maybe.
We've been playing GTA now a lot.
More than we have in a long time.
More than we have since we lived
COVID,
together.
Probably.
COVID.
Because there was a stretch in there where we played it again, but I feel like we've
done it like once a week now.
Yeah, I guess this is the time. We've been playing for like 3 weeks, but it's because we've done it like once a week. So we probably played like less time, but over a longer period of time, which is probably part of why we're still not like, let's stop.
Yeah.
I do still want to play Red Dead with you.
Yeah, that's right.
Convinced you to download, delete games so you could download that, and we never played it.
Well, it's because I'm a bitch.
Well, it wasn't ready the day that we were going to play it. And then we got onto GTA, and I guess we just got invested.
And that's a new game, and
I get that.
There's a new game. I have to learn everything.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do a new GTA again.
Yeah. I
mean, I want a new GTA, right. But I don't. But I would probably be able to.
Yeah,
transition well.
It's like the same, and that is a good thing about Red Dead is that the controls are relatively similar to GTA, but there are a lot of
there's
extra
more horses
guys.
in GTA.
There are more horses in GTA. Yeah, oh man, when I got Red Dead, it was in the height of quarantine. We were right in the middle of that, and I played it so fucking much.
It's a good time.
I played it so much, man. And I was watching Firefly, which is like a space western, so I was like in the western mood.
He was in the west.
And I was just watching Firefly and playing that game and then when I finished Firefly, I started watching Regular Show.
Holy shit.
That was a good time.
I sounded real enthralled.
Yeah, you were.
Holy shit. Oh my god, you started watching a Regular Show. Holy shit.
I mean, it is theme. Just a regular show.
Do the Regular Show theme right now.
Oh, hold on. I got to get the right
you knew
sound.
You learned how to play it, right?
Stop it.
We should do the podcast right now. This is what Tia just said. She just came and said, hey, guys, why don't you start the podcast?
What podcast?
We didn't know we were doing a podcast. Whoa, holy shit, there's an actual Regular Show one.
It was close. It wasn't quite there.
Oh.
I don't.
No, you can. Here it goes. Sounds like this.
Yep, there it was.
What? Oh, you actually learned it?
No. There's just a quiet.
It's a good music. That's good music.
I wish it would just stay. It should stay. I need to find. It doesn't matter. This is not the thing to be doing right now.
No, this is our podcast, Tim. That's not. That would be scary. Regular Show. Hello, everyone. Welcome to space. There's not a lot of time out here because we don't really measure time out here because this space is so much of it. Everything is basically like light years away. So like we like to go to planets and like jump on the rocks. Not really much else to do besides just travel about singing space songs like this one right here. It goes a little something like this. Could you hit the drum pad real quick and then do that? Yeah, thank you. Space time. We're in the space. Gonna go out to outer space. We're here. Lots of aliens and shit. They're not here. They're far away, but it's fine because we talk to them, use telephones and telescopes, and we're all scared of all the stuff that's going on Earth. It's like, yo, dude, you're gonna fuck that shit up, but we don't care because we're in space, and there's a bunch of other planets that are like Earth that you don't know about because you're living on Earth and you think that you're the most important thing on the planet, but really you just live on a little rock in this giant fucking icy cold plane of existence that goes on forever, is still happening and never happened, and it just doesn't end. And like when you think about it, it's like space is pretty cool, dog. It's like, where on earth is what did I do with my keys? Where are my keys? I can't find my keys to my rocket ship that I go all over the place in space, and I go to stars and gases of fire and asteroids and bullshit. I go to places that are bullshit all over the time. There's no time in space though because it's Earth. And why the fuck are you still on Earth? Go ahead and get off that place. It's gonna die pretty soon. Like, we got about a 2-5 year gap on that shit. Like, it's gonna get knocked out of the solar system of the sun. It's gonna be overtaken by Mercury. Mercury is gonna become the new Earth. Just a lot shittier and really fucking hot. I don't even know how you could stay on Mercury. It's so fucking hot on Mercury. So I like to spend a lot of my time on the planet Jobot. Jobot is in the Deco system, far off from the Buca di Beppo restaurant that I frequent in the Stratosphere. That'll be on our new album.
Yeah, so tune in for that.
This is the right time to announce our album.
Probably is. We're dropping an album in about a week.
That brings us to our sponsor, our new album.
It's Not Real is the title of the album. The title of the album is It's Not Real.
I like it.
Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for joining us. This is the episode where you were coming in now hot.
This is the episode where there's more of us and less of you.
See this?
I'm looking at it.
I got a weird Band-Aid.
You got a Band-Aid.
I got a weird Band-Aid.
What's weird about the Band-Aid?
Well, I was trying to push down my garbage today, and I cut my hand on a tuna can.
Nice.
Yeah, no.
Cut your hand on a tuna can.
And I was like, am I going to have to get fucking stitches for this bullshit? That's going to be like $1 billion.
Yeah, it is.
And I really don't want that.
I could stitch it up for you.
So luckily,
I could refer you to Dr. Addison Radisson.
I thought he just did bones.
Oh, I don't know what he does. I haven't talked to the man.
Well, I don't know how you weren't listening, but I was listening during that whole interaction. I really don't know how you were listening.
Well, I was working on...
The cop sounded a lot like you.
I was checking the levels.
You were checking the levels.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, well...
Are you up on your tetanus shots?
I'm up on my... Well, it wasn't rusty.
Doesn't matter that much, apparently.
You shouldn't scare me.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
You aren't kidding.
Here's what I do know, is that it doesn't have to be rusty metal. I don't know what the other...
Why are they fucking clapping about that? They want me to get my tetanus shot?
I mean, I thought it was cool that tetanus, knows how to get us, man. Yeah.
Oh, they really did like that.
Yeah.
Tetanus.
I'm not up on my tetanus shots. I need to...
Well, I mean, I'm not either, so... I thought you only got your tetanus shot after you...
It's once every 10 years is when you're supposed to do.
I think I got my tetanus shot.
But also, like, after you get in a situation where you think you should have it. Is that what you were trying to do?
I think. Where's the... Well, anyway, I cut my fucking hand, and it was a deep ass cut, and I was like, am I gonna have to get fucking stitches? I don't want stitches. So I just put I had my girlfriend put a Band-Aid on it.
Yeah.
My girlfriend put a Band-Aid on it because I was upset that I got it on my hand, and I was like, this is fucking bullshit. Look at this shit. I got it, and I was mad. And then she was like, it's okay, honey. Here. And then did that. I'm like, I feel like an absolute child right now.
Yeah.
But I'll take it, man. Hey, there's nothing better than... That's why she's the best. That's why you got to fall in love with a big old idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. What you said. No. Wait. Different than that also.
When she hears this, she's going to come and shoot me in the hair.
All right.
She's going to put a hole in my hair.
Should I, be watching out for that? Do you want backup?
Tim, if she shoots my hair, it's not going to kill me.
Tim.
Let's say some stupid fucking bullshit like that.
You could super glue it shut.
You're literally going to...
Your wound.
You're going to make me call the bird.
I don't know who... Oh. Hi, bird. Do you have a friend named Ernie?
What is that? Oh, Bird and Ernie.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Bird just shit itself.
Probably died from that.
You think it's okay?
No. I just said probably died from that.
No,
Do you think
it's okay? I mean, it's still here.
That might be a different bird. How do we know?
Oh, God. It just flew away. That's the sound of it flying away. It's a fart bird. What am I going to do?
Yeah, well, you could talk to him.
Yeah, I got it.
You just gonna keep showing me that?
You want to see the wound?
I don't.
Me neither.
Well, it looked like you were looking at it.
Yeah.
So, okay. Dang.
Tim, have you done anything interesting this week?
I feel like I already covered everything interesting I did.
The escape room only?
Yeah. I mean, I don't do a lot right now because I'm just doing school and work. And, oh, God.
The bird's back. is the weirdest part of space. That was my friend earlier who was talking about like general space. We kind of do things over here in the weirdest part of space. It's like about a few click clocks, tick tocks away from Astro Sun 1994. Sorry. We're also kind of in a different universe. There's a lot of people. There's more people in this universe, actually. But these people are a bit weirder. If you're kind of curious about what kind of weird things these people do, Earth is actually the moon, and the moon is the Earth. Isn't that weird?
What does that mean?
Who are you? How the fuck did you get here?
Oh, sorry. I was standing behind you.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome to the weirdest part of space. Do you like how it looks out here?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
How
are we not dying right
I know.
now?
Can you believe we're not standing on anything? We're just in space right now?
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
It's not even like we're floating. We're just standing here, and it's just a bunch of darkness and specks of stars around us and stuff. Isn't that interesting? I'm kind of setting a picture for the audience.
Yeah. Is this space kind of weird because we can live here?
Well...
does death not exist in this part of space?
No, I wouldn't say it doesn't exist. I mean, it's just a concept here. You know what I'm saying? Like, death is more... So, like... It's kind of... Everything's kind of flip-flopped here. So, like, in your universe, the fucking stupid one, the death is, like, an absolute, while ideas are kind of... concepts, while here, death is a concept and ideas are absolute. You don't understand?
I do now.
Okay, well, take a look over there. See that right there?
Yeah.
Look at that asteroid.
Yeah, I see the asteroid.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
Yeah. Look how it's heading directly towards that giant populated planet right there.
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
There's 14 billion people on that planet.
Okay, are they going to be all right?
No, I don't think so. I think it's actually going to kill them all.
Can we help them?
Nope. It's about to happen here right now.
Okay, well, what's that? Is that a shoe?
Yeah, don't worry about that shoe floating in space. Here's the impact. Oh shit, that's bad.
That's bad.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's happening. There's so many asteroids. They're coming right at. Oh my god, they're going after. Oh my god, look at that planet. Oh my god, it's dead.
Oh wow.
Do you think any of them are going to hit us?
I feel like we've just seen so many extinctions.
I don't think so. And now I broke it. I broke this weird universe.
Wow. So the universe. Where are we now?
Huh?
Where are we now?
We're doing a podcast, Tim. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. You
didn't do anything interesting this week?
Well, when do I ever? Let's be real.
Well, what? Ask me now.
What do you
Ask
do?
me what I did this week.
What you did this week?
Pizza. I don't have that soundboard anymore, and it makes me nauseous.
I feel like that's probably for the best.
Obnoxious.
I feel like you should be.
That would be a great name for this podcast if we didn't name it Chronic Nonsense.
Obnoxious?
Obnoxious.
Yeah.
Obnoxious.
that is pretty good. I do like that.
All right.
Ooh.
Hat.
Raisins.
What's our analytics looking like?
Oh,
recently?
pretty good.
Really?
No.
He shook his head.
Yeah.
He shook his head and looked sad a little bit. I watched his eyes feel sad.
I haven't been keeping a close look.
You have to be exactly honest.
We're averaging 7 plays per episode, which isn't
not
much.
That is not.
Considering one of those is me about half the time.
Do you think we put 7 people amount of effort into the show?
Yes.
Me too.
Yeah.
Moving on.
We have 24 Spotify followers.
But do you think the content is 7 people's worth? That we do.
Depends on the day.
Depends on the day. Well, that's how it feels to us, but a lot of the people who have given us feedback on our show have said that every episode was good.
Yeah,
so, which is not the feedback.
Lies, probably.
Maybe it is. That's not the feedback I want from people.
Maybe.
I do want people to say what's wrong with the show if they don't like something.
Yeah. Tia's given me some helpful feedback from time to time.
Does she listen?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's
one of the 7. Yeah.
Jesus.
We've had 688 plays of all time.
That's good.
That's the total.
Do you think it's because we had a rough spot in the middle there that people were like, I'm done with it? And
I think
we can't recover.
That's very possible.
Because they're probably like, oh, I don't remember what happened, so I'd have to re-listen to...
Yeah.
Which you don't have to do that. But maybe you should. I don't fucking know or care.
Our most listened to episode is episode 1.
Yeah, that's how that goes most of the time.
Which makes sense. And then our second most listened to episode is a story bouncing around your brain.
That doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah.
Why is that?
And then the third most is episode 2, but that does make sense.
You think that's the reason we have 7 people listening? Because they all
listen to that one.
They listened to the first one where we didn't know what we were doing, and that one where we purposely fucked it up.
Yeah. Probably.
And they're like, this show isn't working. Well, you know what? Good.
We have... we apparently have a listener in France and the Netherlands at least once.
Yeah, they listen to at least one episode.
Yeah. But 100% of our listeners are in the United States, according to this. Which, I mean, yeah.
That's how magicians do their tricks.
And 6% of people have listened on a web browser.
Like on the computer?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's fucking stupid.
Wow. You shouldn't say that to our audience of 7 people.
I'm trying to
lose them.
I'm trying to lose even more. I'm just saying it's free. Well, maybe they don't have a phone. Hey now.
Hey now.
This is what
are made of.
Are made of.
Made of. Them.
Made of.
Hey, Dove. Hello.
Because this is what we do. Oh, that song by Gorilla?
It's coming up. It's coming up. It's dead.
I don't mind that song. I don't mind it.
The Gorillaz just dropped a new album last night at this morning at midnight, I guess, or last night
this morning at midnight.
Last night at midnight, or this morning and then might.
It might.
Isn't like because that's it's 12 a.m. is midnight.
Yeah.
So it's like it is morning.
Yeah, but don't like, say that shit.
But like it feels wrong to say
don't
this
say
morning
that shit
at midnight.
Yeah, don't say that shit to me.
I should have just said at midnight.
That would have been
easier.
One of my least favorite things, I think, of from when people are like, actually, technically, it's the next day.
Yeah, technically, I'm tomorrow.
If you didn't go to bed and you're still referring to it as Thursday at 1 a.m, and then I'm gonna tell you it's Friday.
Wait, so can I get away with calling it Thursday if I just never go to sleep?
No.
If I'm just like, I've never gone to sleep and that is Thursday now.
If the sun is up, call it fucking... If you went to sleep and you wake up and it's night, you call it Friday.
If I extinguish the sun on Thursday...
Who are you talking to right now?
You. If I extinguish the sun on Thursday and then I never go to sleep again, is it always Thursday?
What weird universe do you live in where you can just extinguish the sun?
I got a big fire extinguisher.
I thought you were going to say you had a big forehead. I got a big forehead.
I was trying to say forehead because that's what you said before, and then you changed it to fuck right in the middle on there. I liked the new Gorillaz album.
Okay.
It's short. It's only like 37 minutes. But they're planning to release a deluxe one, I think, later that'll have more songs.
Okay.
It's good. It's super chill compared to their other ones. Like most of the other ones I feel like have some nice
production.
more boppy kind of.
They're boppy.
Yeah. But this one's super like chill and laid back, and I really liked that. It's not the last album they released before this. I listened to obsessively for like a month when it dropped, and I don't think I'm going to be doing that with this one. But it's really good though, and the last song on it is like it comes into this like kind of introspective feeling, and I'm like, that's interesting. Not what I would expect from the Gorillaz, but it's really good.
I would, you know what? I wouldn't put anything past the Gorillaz.
That's fair.
It sounds like literally everything's going on in their music.
Yeah, it's all different. I mean, especially because they collaborate with like almost every song. It's like
they collaborate with everyone.
Every song
ever. They just collaborated with them.
Collaboration.
They didn't even know. They just signed them on a bonus.
Collaboration tycoon.
That's what happens when you collaborate. So chill out.
Ha. So I listened to that today while I was at work.
That's fun. Did you do anything about this?
No, I didn't. I didn't even know that was going to happen.
Did you know that the mic was going to pick that up?
Fuck, no. Fuck.
Yeah, kind of farted.
Who are you to even say that to me? I overslept. That was this week, right? I overslept and I was no, that was last week. We talked about that. Son of a bitch. Man, everything's just blending together in my life.
That's because we don't do anything
such
else.
A routine boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I saw... Oh, fuck. I completely forgot. I saw Young Frankenstein. Derby Dinner did Young Frankenstein.
No way.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They didn't do that.
Yeah, they did.
Did they do that?
Yeah.
When did they? No.
Yeah, they're doing it right now.
Are you kidding me? Now?
Probably right now, yeah.
What?
I think they do Thursdays and Fridays.
No.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I'm kidding you. No, I'm not.
Oh, this fucking bird is back. This fucking bird.
And it was awkward. I went to see it with my parents because they were the ones with the tickets. And they had the tickets because my grandparents were like, we don't want to watch that.
Can you stop real quick? Hey, fucker. I'm talking... Tim's trying to fucking talk right now. Can you just fuck off and do something else? Oh, God.
Oh, dear God.
I didn't realize it.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
You're fine. It's all good. But yeah, so I saw it with my parents, and it was awkward. I knew it would be, because it's Young Frankenstein. But yeah, so my grandparents have like season tickets basically for Derby Dinner.
Tickets.
Yeah, basically
to see the Derby Dinners play.
Yeah, and they have for years. And when there are plays that they're not interested in seeing, they just give them to somebody in the family.
And they gave you Young Frankenstein?
They gave my parents Young Frankenstein.
They weren't interested in Young Frankenstein?
They weren't interested in Young Frankenstein. Not surprising.
I guess. What's in that? Is that
it's honestly
bad?
a little surprising that my parents like it as much as they do. It's not, the movie is not crazy overboard, but it's Mel Brooks.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's raunchy enough, but I guess they saw it at an age where they were a little more
nostalgic for it, probably.
Yeah. So, but here's the thing that I didn't know. So this was like a musical version of it, which apparently the music was also written by Mel Brooks.
That's
pretty cool.
How did I?
Yeah,
what?
I didn't know about that.
Was this
either.
Recent?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. But I'd never seen the musical. I'd only seen the movie.
Yeah.
And the movie's raunchy for sure.
Oh, yeah.
There are lots of sexual innuendos.
Fair enough.
And that's the reason, like, my dad is just so, like, no about sex.
He's a Young Frankenstein.
Right. But, like, I feel like, and it has been a couple years since I've seen Young Frankenstein, but the movie, I mean, but the musical, I feel like took the sexual innuendos to another level.
Yeah.
Just because, like, almost every time there was one, it became a song. So it's like, instead of it just being a comment, now it's like 2 minutes.
That's hilarious.
Of a sexual innuendo.
That's hilarious.
Like, they had a song about how deep and hard and long their love was. And I'm like sitting there next to my dad, and I'm like, I don't know how to be here.
Dad, do you know what it's like to be deep, hard, and in love?
Yeah. They had a song that ended with them just singing tits over and over and over again. It was like tits, 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 like 20 times.
That's hilarious.
And it was really funny, but so awkward to be there with my family. Because they're very not.
Yeah, no. Off-topic question. but
Give
kind
it to
of
me.
on topic.
Give it to me.
Do you think your dad thinks that you don't know that he absolutely fucked your mom deep and came inside of her to create you?
I honestly wonder sometimes.
Because I wonder if he actually thinks that you don't know that.
We never had a talk.
That's so weird.
We never talked about sex.
That's so important. If you're a father or planning on becoming a father, I know I'm not a father, so it's weird that I'm giving you advice, but you should do it.
The only sex...
You should have that conversation.
The only conversation we ever had about sex, other than, when I was a kid and they were reading the Bible and explaining that sex is bad and nobody should ever do it because you'll die and go to hell. Bible. Was when I was getting ready to move in with Tia, and my dad was like, "Are you two having sex? Is that why this is happening?" And I was like, "Uh-huh." And he was like,
"Oh man,"
he made his upset face.
Oh man, I can't believe you're having sex. I can't believe you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Just cannot believe that you would enjoy yourself. And see, here's the thing: you got to tell your kids about you got to have that talk with them.
Yeah,
because you can't have someone else do that for you, because that is how you have an accidental.
Yep.
That's how you have an accident happen.
Yep.
That's how accidents occur.
Yep.
Yeah, especially if you're an idiot.
Right.
Because if you're an idiot, then most likely, if you're an idiot and your wife's kind of an idiot, then or girlfriend or whatever, your kid's going to be an idiot.
Your kid might be an idiot.
Your kid is going to grow up and be an idiot. So if you let that idiot, which is fine, you can have an idiot kid as long as you are doing the right things for your idiot kid. Yeah. But if your idiot kid doesn't get that idiot conversation from you, then he's going to go ahead and be an idiot. And have an even stupider kid. So go ahead and
talk them about sex.
Go ahead, just say it.
Go ahead and talk them about it.
I'm I'm not a dad. I don't understand. I get it, but I'm thinking about it. How would that be that hard?
Oh, yeah. Maybe well, I feel like part of the reason that it's viewed as such a hard thing is because of the history of it. Our culture has been so uptight about sex for a while. You know what I mean? And it's more recently, and I say more recently, but obviously over a long period of time. In the 60s, there was the whole free love thing. There was a lot more happening.
But also,
when my parents were kids and they were being raised by their parents were from a generation that it was super taboo to talk about and do that. So I feel like that's where that kind of stems from, is that talk is uncomfortable because it's taboo to talk about sex, and it's becoming not. But it does, my parents still felt old.
Now it's just place and time where you talk about it.
Right.
I mean, just you don't talk about it in some places, but hey, if you're just fucking chilling out, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
This is some silly shit.
When your I'm assuming your parents had a talk with you. Did they?
Oh, that's a funny story.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wrote a comic in 4th grade.
Oh yeah.
And, I was 9. I didn't really understand a lot of the stuff that I was writing down, but I had heard some things, and it was my way of exploring artistically and sexually with a fellow classmate, which sounds really fucked up. But no,
I feel like that's normal.
No, it really wasn't at all, because we were just it was all jokes in there.
Yeah, you're just trying to
were joking around
and figure things out, but you're doing it through the context of joking because you just don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah. So we drew ladies with giant, ridiculously giant tits that crushed people, and
oh yeah,
and a guy that was woohoo, and just jumped in it and died from it or something like that, or a guy that was I can't help but my butthole hurts, and it explodes into and there's people it's whatever. It's just a kid who definitely doesn't know what any of that stuff means.
Right.
And none of it's that funny. But
sounds pretty good.
Well, right now, I don't think that's what was necessarily in it, but it was us trying to find humor in it. But that comic book got confiscated by our 4th grade teacher, Miss December Smith. She can go fuck herself forever.
Yeah.
I don't care who listens to that, because we have a local. I don't care. You can go fuck yourself forever for that.
Wow.
Because she had a parent-teacher conference with my parents, and she had told them that she was this is disturbing and disgusting, and you guys should have a talk with your son about it. And then we have like a conversation, and my parents lay down the comic, and I knew it was bad. I knew I wasn't writing anything good in there.
Right. Yeah.
Because you're not supposed to talk about it. You're not supposed to know any of that.
Yeah.
But they were like, "Do you write this?" And I was like, and I threw my friend under the bus and told them that he made me do it.
Yeah.
And so that didn't make things worse. Yeah. And I was like, because I was a kid, I was scared of trouble. Because they kept saying things like,
reaction, I feel
this is disturbing. And I was like, oh my God, am I crazy? Am I a crazy person? I just wasn't trying to do that.
Right.
Which I think is
yeah, that's not cool.
My parents saved that comic book.
Yeah.
And I was going through their stuff, to get rid of things, because they have just a bunch of shit of my old, my kid stuff in the attic, and I was going through stuff to tell them what they can get rid of, what they couldn't. And I found that, and I was like, holy shit, I'm going to look through this. I wanted to see what was so disturbing. Dude, I'm telling you right now, I was looking and I was like, this is...
Yeah.
Or you guys are... I mean, even now, I'm like, you guys are taking this way too... Literally. Like, I was planning on killing it. That's what it felt like to me when I was a kid, is that that they had caught, I was planning on killing a classmate or something, or that's how it was being treated, something crazy like that. And I was like, that's not, no way. And so I was real scared of that.
Right.
And I read that back and I was like, that didn't need to be. I mean, obviously don't do that in class and don't do that, but
yeah, there needed to be a conversation had.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I know someone said,
but that's those are things that it's not I didn't do that, but that's not crazy at all. And I'm sure a lot of people have done that and I've done weird shit. I've done plenty of weird shit when I was a kid, because you're a kid.
Yes.
You don't you're learning about life.
You are kind of supposed to do that a little bit.
Yeah. Because that's when it's okay.
Right? I was writing, it was in a comic book. It wasn't like I was going around doing that to anyone.
Right.
Or anything. I wasn't doing anything that was troubling like that. It was just
yeah.
I mean, fuck. I mean,
and I'm not one of those people. I'm not one of those people that thinks that we need to be super careful about all the media and video games and stuff. But if you're so bothered by your kid, doing stuff with people dying from things, look at all the shit in the world that they're seeing. There's a lot of death in it, because death is such a big part of life, and that's one of the reasons that I don't think we need to necessarily shelter them from that. But there's a lot of stuff where death is a comedic thing, and it's I don't think that most people are saying that the people that made that are horrible and disturbed.
I'm grateful that didn't stop me from exploring my sense of humor too.
Right. Yeah.
Because that easily could have stifled that in a way. All that needed to be said, because the thing that sticks with me from that is the word disturbed and disturbing, because I remember hearing that. Whether
that's
from
a
my
visceral
parents,
word.
And I was
that hits you
because it hurt my feelings, and I was like, I did not think that's what was going on. If it is, I'm so sorry. I don't know.
Yeah.
Am I a disturbed person for this? And I don't think that's what that was at all. But anyway, after that talk that we had or whatever, my dad, took me to the basement and beat the shit out of me. No, I'm sorry.
God damn.
No, he didn't do that. I'm sorry. No jokes like that. He took me to the basement and told me about this stuff.
Yeah.
He was like, all right, this is how it's done.
Right.
And he had all the lights off.
He showed you. He wanted to show you.
Okay, so anyway, but that's where he told me about this stuff, and while he told me about it, I do remember he only told me a little bit, and then I was able to put pieces together, and then when I realized that my dad and my mom, somehow I was 9 and still stupid and didn't really understand that either, that was happening, and then it was all too much, and I cried.
Well, yeah, that's understandable.
I freaked out. I was like, that's nasty.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't think that's a bad thing to do, to have a talk with your kid. But also,
you should talk to your kids.
Talk to your kids. That moment would be a perfect time to be like, you're not in trouble, but you're in trouble for doing that instead of work and school.
Right.
That's where it should have been. Time and a place, kiddo. Right. And I think my parents did do that. I think my parents probably handled that better. But fuck you, fuck you, fourth grade teacher that I said earlier. I won't say again. Who I outed.
Say it again.
December Smith.
Don't.
You said.
Why'd you do that?
Well, because he said, I didn't really understand.
Well, I think it's about time to wrap up the episode.
No,
boys.
It's not. Is it really?
Yes.
What time is it?
It's time.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Dr. Addison Radisson.
Get these fuckers out of my face. Oh, Dr. Addison Radisson. We got a fucking problem, mate.
What's the problem?
We got a bone disaster.
I can help with that. I like bones.
I know you do. You got a fucking theory about them being tubes with dust in them.
Yeah, well, it's not just it's true.
So it looks like poor Lassie is falling down the well and the bones are all out of her body.
Oh.
Yeah,
I can study them.
Yeah, well, that's not really. I thought you.
I'm gonna go study the dog's bones.
Are you not a doctor?
Can I study the dog's bones? Are you gonna let me do that? Are you gonna let me do my job?
I didn't really. I'm fucking sorry, mate. I didn't really know. I just need you to get Lassie out of the fucking well.
You want me to help the dog out of the well?
Well, I thought you were a doctor. I thought you saved a dog's life or something.
Only if I get some bones out of it.
You're gonna get there everywhere.
Can I have the bones?
Yeah, I guess.
I'll fix your dog.
I really don't know.
I'm gonna take the dog's bones and have I'll have those.
I really don't know if that dog's worth fucking saving then. If
you can have the dog, I'll take the bones.
Okay. I feel like a dog's not going to last very long without his bones.
Well, the name is Lassie.
Yeah, well, you know, it's
that's
the dog.
Short for lasting long. I'm Dr. Addison Radisson.
Okay.
This has been...
Okay, we're going to have to let that dog fucking die in the well then.
Great time.
Yeah, thanks, Doctor.
I'm really glad to have helped.
You didn't.
I'll help you another time.
Chronic nonsense.
You know my number.
Chronic nonsense.
You go and listen to Chronic Nonsense if you're one of the 7 people that like it.
What's the bit? What's the joke we do? In that...
Who's that?
I don't know what... Go down to space and you'll find a lot of weird ass shit out. Yeah, it's hide.